Nation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready up.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Stopped by Deion Henley. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 32. Finds Mims. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down throw by Purdy. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And the defender comes away with it. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Right to the air is Herbert. He throws a bullet down the right side. His first throw is an interception. Pat Surtain has it. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Let's go now. Take go.
Pretty throwing here on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This one's caught. It's Shaheed near the sideline. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. First and 10 from the 41. From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with third and long. They kick the running back in motion. Third and long, Purdy. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, Kaplan. Baylor Tiger.
From the 26 on second down. Gets this to McConkey. And he gets him around 6 there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. They get 22 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first. He finds McConkey. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Hand off to the back. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
He brings it in. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Back to him on 2nd and goal. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now it's Purdy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Nice return there, 15 yards gain. And they'll get ready to go on offense. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Running this one left. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the well again. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Sent down by Cody Barton. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We've got a screen to the running back. Get some space around midfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Go Lion.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked on a guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards.
And they take this in for the score. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Purdy on 1st down. Taken in by Shaheed. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
From the 41. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's out of bounds past midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Finds McConkey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Brown's kick is up and good. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming here from the 12. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Orange. Set.
Herbert from the gun. This finds Likely. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they pick him off again. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Chargers 24, Broncos 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Run! Set. Set.
Here's the handoff.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. He gets a half dozen on the carry. And that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Broncos get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He's got Andrews. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Purdy to throw. Andrews with the catch. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. To throw again, it's Purdy. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Here we go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. On the move, headed right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big return to stop him cold. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Brandon Jones up for the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds a man right side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That's incomplete left side. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Now Herbert again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Herbert to throw once more. Oh, this big guy is moving. It's an LA touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's a fake from deep on their own half. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
59. Ready.
To throw, Herbert. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Herbert with a blitz coming. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. They'll run for this. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Go.
Give to Williams from the gun. He cuts back left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Another run for Williams. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now it's Purdy. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Right back to Williams on first down. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he only gets this one down to the 9. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10.
Tag. 19 Lions. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with confidence.
And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Into the hands of Likely. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown. The knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as we'll see you next time from Denver.